Well, hello viewers and welcome back to the channel, Mixed Mazda Values. Something totally different today. For all you who watch the channel and follow my Mazzy and my carnivorous plants videos, you'd know that here was all my Nepenthes, Highland Nepenthes, what I kept on. I had a shelf up here. I'll put a bit of a screenshot up to remind people of how there was growing here. Well, to cut a long story short, I needed more space in this greenhouse for my Mazda Values, so the Nepenthes had to be moved out and I had to get somewhere else sorted out from. I told you in one of the videos that I was going to use whatever you want to call it, but it's another greenhouse at the back. I kept my Venus flytraps in it for a short while, but I decided that they could have their own greenhouse. I got them a greenhouse, but to be fair to these, you can see the lighting in here is not brilliant, and it's quite bright out today. It's fantastic for Mazzies, don't get me wrong, but anything else is just not getting the light that it needs. So what I've done, I've put a bit of a video together. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to call it the Nepenthes, Highland Nepenthes startup video, something like that. It's how I've moved them all into a new place to start them up, let you watch and let you see how we go. And while you're watching this bit, which is how they was in this greenhouse, we'll go and have a look, and I'll take you in there and show you what I've done and where I'm up to. So let's go and have a look. So here it is, my new Highland Nepenthes chamber. So let's go in and have a look. Well, here we are, viewers, we're in. And this is my new Highland Nepenthes grow space. And I thought I'd just go through how I've set this up for people thinking of starting with Nepenthes, especially here in the UK. Right, this isn't a greenhouse, as you can see. What it was, if I just point up at the ceiling, this was a pagoda in my back garden. We never really used it much, so I thought, you know, I can use that. So what I did, I got marine ply on the outside. As you can see, these walls, I put marine ply on the outside, marine ply on the inside, and you can see that the beams are like 2 inches. I used polystyrene insulation between the ply, and I also, if you look in the corner up there, I've sealed it with mastic. So it's pretty good in here. It gets plenty of light now. The ceiling, I don't know if you're going to see that very clear. This is 10 millimeter polycarbonate. The windows, this side, and the door are only 4 mil. So the next job I've got to do really is get some horticultural bubble wrap and bubble wrap those windows and that door. Yeah, I think you can see. I mean, I'm not going to go through the plants today. I'll go through the plants next time when we're in here. But as you can see, I've got 2 what I call little foggers. Really, the Ram ultrasonic 5 litre misting devices. They're what I used when I first started with orchids, Mazda Values. I had them stored in a shed and I thought, you know what, I'll use them. The only thing I've purchased for in here, I don't know if you're going to see the writing on it, but yeah, it's 59.2 in here, and I've got it set at 60. So in a minute, these might be coming on. But while I'm doing this video, I've done a short video early morning just to let you look at what these Rams can actually do. They're an amazing piece of kit, really. One of these with 5 litres in lasts me 8 hours. But don't forget, we're only looking at 60% humidity at the moment because we are in the autumn here in the UK. It'll probably need filling a bit more than that during the summer months. But I put them both on this side because I had one each side and the plants was getting wet. And what I don't want to do is wet the plants. I just want to cool the air. So yeah, the Inkbird device is ideal. Then I needed a bit of heat in here. Now, look at this. Straight from China. Straight from China. The temperature at the moment in here is saying 25.3. And as you can see below it, I've got it set on 7. So the only heating in here at the moment is my tube heater down here. And that's just really to protect against frost. Because I'm no expert on Nepenthes, especially Highland Nepenthes. But people, I'm in a few groups and people have told me they can go down to 5 degrees. Well, if I need a bigger heater, that's no problem. I can put a bigger heater in. If it's just a matter of keeping it at about 7 and keeping the frost out, if that works, that's fine. But this little device, I seen it on eBay. I think it was £13. And not only can it do heat, but in the summer, I can take out the plug for the heater. I can actually plug in a cooling device, so I can put additional fans in. Set this to cooling instead of heating. And where it's red at the moment and green, it's always green, but where it's red at the moment, red's telling you it's on heating. And when I change it to cooling, it goes to blue LED. And I thought, I'll give it a try. 13 quid ain't bad. It might not work, probably not last 12 months, but you never know. If it improves growing conditions in here, then I'm going to use it. But yeah, that's what I've done. The shading, I've left a bit up there, look, just to show you how I shaded it. I nailed it with a staple gun to the ceiling. That's coming down. This year, I'm never messing about with that again, because what I'm going to do is go on the outside, cover the whole roof, same as I do my main greenhouse, and clip it at the ends. Then in the autumn, come the winter, take it off to give these more light. But what I have noticed since I've moved them all in here, as I said, I'm not going through all the plants, but look at the leaf jump on some of these. Absolutely amazing, because they're getting more light in here than there was in my greenhouse. My greenhouse, where I keep my mazzies, I keep that with a 75% shade cloth on it. So I'm really taking a lot of the light out. Since coming in here with this cheap stuff, this, you can see it there, look, you can see me hand through it probably. That's just 50% shade cloth. These have had so much light, it's been amazing, and everything is picturing well. Yeah, well, I thought I'd show you that. My sphagnum is doing amazing. I'm top dressing all my plants at the moment with sphagnum. I'm growing it myself. I'm sure if you watch Lynn's orchids video, she'll show you how to do it. I do it same as Lynn, but I do it here on a lot smaller scale. I don't use big trays, I use small trays, and it grows like that. But yeah, that's what I've done. That's where I've moved all my Nepenthes. I've got a few tools in here, look, still got some hanging up. That wall, that side, is the back of the shed. I've got a shed around there. I keep my dog shower in here because I still water using that. I water from one of them big tubs of RO water. I've got a small dispenser there. What I've got to sort out is the electrics. As you can see at the moment, I've just got the electrics set up. That's because I was testing it to make sure it works perfect. But now I've got to consider how I'm going to do the electrics. And also, I know it looks a bit dirty at the moment, but I've put some rubber mats down on the floor. That'll help with the cold floor. You know what it's like in a greenhouse or on top of concrete and slabs. So I found these old rubber mats. and I thought I'd put them down. Probably need a bit of a clean at the moment, but I've been in and out here for the last couple of days trying to get things done. Okay. At this moment in time, I've only got one fan on. I've just turned that off while I'm doing this video, so you can hear me talking. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's going to be ideal? Let me know what you think about the old bit of kit from China. Let me know about what you think of these rams. But let me know what you think about the Highland Nepenthes. Well, we can call it, can't call it a greenhouse, can we? We can call it a grow space, I suppose. But yeah, that's about everything I wanted to show you and share with you. But if you want to see more of these Nepenthes, and we can look at each plant individually, I'll do another video depending on how many likes I get or how many people make a comment who are interested, who want to see more of how this grow space turns out, how we go through the winter and how we go through the summer. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people interested. But yeah, really, I never realised how many Nepenthes I had in the Mazzy house. I've took a few basil, a lot of these are basil cuttings that I've took off my original Nepenthes. As I said, we'll look at the plants next time, but in there I was restricting the light because I was in with the Mazzies and they really needed more light, and I needed space in my main greenhouse for my Masdevallias because I kept a lot outside during the summer, and I wanted to bring them in for the autumn because cold nights was coming. But yeah, I think it's all right. But let me know in the comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think this is ideal for Highland Nepenthes or should consider something else. The far side of these walls is a hedge, so I can't really put glazing around them. It's a hedge. I won't get any lighting anyway, but it blasts down on this ceiling. Looking through that fine mesh that's up on that is east facing. The sun comes up over there, over both my greenhouses, then settles this side. But as I said, everything is looking quite lush. But if you want to see more, you can always subscribe to the channel. But the main thing is, let me know what you think. Oh, both them, the Inkbird, that's the Inkbird sensor for humidity, and I've attached the heating sensor up here. As I said, it's only a tubular heater. It's not going to do, it's certainly going to keep this place warm, but if these can drop down, and if you are a grower and these can drop down to say 5 degrees like I've been told by people in the carnivorous plants forums, yeah, let me know in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. So I hope you found that a little bit useful, viewers. So until next time, bye for now, and I'll see you again. Bye.